Last August, Russian President Putin's team that interfaces with far-right extremists around the globe assisted Nazis with financial support. But in an even more sinister side, also financed the training of Nazi activists for subversion and paramilitary action. The man chosen to lead this work is Denis Nikitin, one of Russia's foremost kickboxers and cage fighters. The operation known as White Rex is supported in Russia at top level. Before arriving in the UK last August, Nikitin was training 2 Italian fascist youth groups. In the UK, he conducted training at an ancient pagan site in the West Country before moving on to Wales. The Nazi organising the training camps was Larry Nunn, a former BNP candidate and financial backer, who also goes by the alias Max Musson. He was closely assisted in this by Arkady Szczypiński, the young Polish leader of the UK branch of the NOP, Poland's largest far-right party. Jez Bedford-Turner is the organiser of the IONA London Forum, who hold regular meetings behind closed doors with guest speakers from international Nazi groups, including some speakers who have criminal convictions in their own countries. Here he is, introducing Rapinski as the man who organised violence in Tottenham last year, where Jews, blacks and Muslims were attacked by a gang of Polish Nazis at a picnic in a local park.
Our next speaker is a member of the Central Committee of the NOP. This is the Polish Nationalist Movement party. It stands for the National Rebirth of Poland. And he's doing good work among Polish nationalists in Britain. And here to speak about the recent events in Poland, we have Arek Ziebinski.
So, today I will speak about the current situation in Poland, but it is quite different image that mainstream media shows. These are basic facts, but just a different image.
Another rising star at the training camp was Matt Tate, aka Matt Legion, who has risen from beating up Asian youths to one of the UK's leading young Nazis. During the paramilitary training, firearms were displayed and Nikitin taught knife fighting using a real knife. The programme for Nunn's third camp, which took place in January 2015, included techniques for takedowns to quick kills. The last camp was held a month ago, and a summer one is already planned. Despite information being passed to the police anti-terror and extremist branch SO15, no action has been taken. On the 17th of January, 33 British Nazis and a small number of overseas visitors demonstrated outside the US Embassy in London, demanding the release of US terrorist Gary Yarborough, who is serving life for his part in the bloody campaign by the Order across the USA that included murders and a bank heist and many other crimes. These wannabe British Nazi terrorists include violent men such as Mark Atkinson, who was sent down for several years for running a racial volunteer force, which has become active again. In the crowd and seen at pro-Golden Dawn activities is a large bearded Nazi with tattoos on both sides of his face and hands. We understand he may be wanted in Portugal on serious charges. Also present were other Nazis from British movement, former BNP activists and others from failed groups. It's time to alert all anti-fascists to what is happening.